So Major Bill Hendricks, his wife, she ended up seeing a need in LA, and she's like, the kids need toys. I want you to do something about it. As a wife telling their husband to do something, he's gonna do it. So he went out with his reservists and they collected toys around the community of LA and distributed it. And then 77 years later, here we are with a campaign that is massive nationally, and with the Detroit campaign being a great campaign as it is right now.
Well, my son was in the Marines at the time, and he introduced me to the program. I worked there with the Toys for Tots organization, and I said one day I could get a whole lot more toys if I had a party.
I mean, I had to bring a semi last year to load toys in, so I have to bring it again. Angie is one of the biggest events that I have and that I've heard of and around the area, especially, and maybe in the state or nation, I don't know. But it's one of the biggest events. And the amount of people that she brings in and the amount of support that I see from everybody, it's always good for me personally to be here as well. It's really important, and I've been working with her all summer, and to include last year, and she has to deal with me again next year. So obviously I'm going to be here to support her because she's there to support us so much. So it's great to have all that come together.
The 27th annual Angie's Toy Chest Toys for Tots Christmas event this year is being held at Penna's of Sterling on Thursday, December the 5th, 6 to midnight.
The toys that I receive for my campaign and my zip codes stay in those zip codes, and they service the families that are in those zip codes.
We are going to have raffles and baskets and memorabilia, and the big thing that we're going to have is we are going to be streaming the Detroit Lions football game, Thursday night football. So we have the Wayback Machine. We have an entertainer, an old entertainer from Motown, Detroit, Tasha Owens. We have Eva and Michael Evola. And we have Dave Santia, and a special guest from New York, my grandson, Antonio Cipriano, will be singing a few songs for us.
We host 2 distributions. One is in Wayne County, one's in Macomb County, and then I host nonprofits actually help me to distribute toys to the rest of the community, because I personally alone can't service 22,000 kids. So with the help of the nonprofits and with our distributions, we reach out to everybody. And mainly the parents' face when they're able to come in, and I do a shopping experience for the parents, so they can come in and say, hey, you have a boy that's 3 years old and a girl that's 8. Well, here you go. This is a section that you can pick and choose whatever you want that's on here for. And then they go and pick and choose. So that seeing the face of the parents and the relief that they get when it comes to being able to provide toys for their kids, it makes me do what I do and why I want to do this.
Well, I was lucky growing up that I had wonderful Christmases. And when you think about it, sometimes the toy that someone brings to our event is the only toy some child's going to receive.